All right, I am at Rapid Chip in Republic. I've been here many times, and I've got a couple folks to talk to right now to kind of give you an idea of all they have to offer here. It's more than just sending packages out. I have Olivia and Michelle. Good to see both of you again.
Nice to see you.
I'm going to go to Olivia first, okay?
All right, you do that.
All right. Fill them in because, yes, they know that there are things to ship here. Obviously, it's in the name. But I'm not kidding. There's a lot more than that.
There's so much more than that. So shipping is the primary thing on the back side of the world, but you also get a lot of customer service when you walk in. So you'll have your small business aspect of it, which is really nice because when you go to big change, sometimes you don't always get that 5-star customer service.
That's true.
So when you walk in and you're one of our regulars, we're going to call you by Mr. Jones or Mrs. Smith. So you get that customer service.
Well, I've seen that anytime I come in.
Good.
People, I mean, you're busy here, but people seem to be in a good mood. They talk to you. That's a lot of what a small business is about.
Exactly. We like to create that relationship one package at a time, and that means we have to get to know you. So we're going to call you by your name opposed to just number 1, 2, 3, and 5.
Okay, now, you know, I've talked before with Adam about, you have all kinds of gifts and things like that. And that is obvious. As soon as you walk in, you see these really nice tchotchkes and all sorts of things. But it's the services that you provide to other small businesses as well that really kind of put you out ahead of others.
Yes. One of our big relationships is Convoy of Hope. We do a lot of their printing. We have some other people here. We have HFO, which is a hospice. They do Three Rivers, same thing, hospice. We do a lot of printing. Some of the things we do is just some lamination. We're doing this for Christmas, the Dear Santa letters for one of ours. We also have a program here, which I think Adam said earlier, that we do Santa letters. So
Yeah,
we do that.
Well, you have a big mailbox right
We
in the
do,
front.
and we have a real Santa.
That gets to Santa.
Yes, yes.
Ah, this is nice. What are some of the, I mean, you do jobs big and small.
We do.
What are the, maybe if you can recall something unusual, but you were able to help out when a customer needed something?
Oh, that happens on a regular basis.
Okay.
So we always say, if you're not sure how to do it, just bring it in, we'll figure it out. So we do, the big one that really stands out to me is we have a local person that we do a lot of mailers for, and it's always making sure her mailers are up to standard and they're up to date and they go out on time, which is important.
All three of those are.
All three of those are very important. And sometimes, you know, those last minute changes happen, so you have to make sure you're prepared for that. So that is one thing that we do on a regular basis for her. She does an auction about every couple months, so that job is constantly coming through. Some fun ones that we get is labels and cards and birthdays and weddings, and they're like, I don't know what we're doing, and
But that's
we're
what,
like, okay.
What that says to me is the service that you offer, it's very personalized. It's not stock things that, yep, there's your label.
They can get that done other places. And most everything we do is super personal. We do a lot of everyday direct mailings. We do those here, working with all the post office, even up towards the Kansas City area. We have a client. They send out stuff, and we've gotten a good return on those.
What's the biggest job you've ever had to handle here?
Oh my
And don't talk about the
goodness.
repeating one. I mean the one where it's all got to be done on time, get to the place it has to be.
I would say the big one was the school district. Was it
Yes,
that last
we
year?
did 85,000 prints.
Okay.
Yes, so that was-
you're not afraid of the big job.
No, that was, I came in
Yes.
one day and the paper was stacked and I was like, what are we doing today? And they're like, this is what we're doing. It has to be done by this point.
And you're obviously not afraid of the small jobs either,
No.
and the personalization. But I also understand you've got one more service I wanted you to mention, and that is when you have that legal document and there has to be official seals.
Notary.
Notaries. We do
Yes.
notaries on a regular basis. A lot of people don't realize we do notaries. We have a lot of customers that come in and say, oh, the bank sent us here because they can't notarize this, or
Yeah.
the title needs to be notarized and they just happen to be in town. So yeah, we do notaries. There is currently 6 of us.
Yes.
You guys do everything.
that are
is
notarized.
Basically
We do.
what you do.
We try.
All right. So people can keep, in their minds, they're going to lose it. So in front of them, how do they get all the information of the things that you do here? right here at Rapid Ship.
Okay, they can come to 513 US Highway 60 East in Republic, right next to Domino's. They can certainly give us a call at 417-647-5000, or they can email us, which is our name, rapidshiprepublic@gmail.com.
All right.
Okay?
I would recommend come in to see them because they
Yes.
really are nice people and they will take care of you right here at Rapid Ship in Republic.